when you see what is inside, I know you are going to love it. This is how to construct Sumo starter, how to construct your Sumo starter without stress. It's very simple. I'll be showing you how you do it to run your simple direct online connections and make use of it to power your electric motors. And very simple as this, you can control including your devices at home for it to be well protected with overload. Just watch me as I take you to the step-by-steps on how you can make direct online control. We are going to talk about direct online starter. That is, when you are direct online starter, we are actually talking about the motor starter that controls single phase and also controls 3-phase. When we talk about the direct online, it has the ability to control small capacity electric motor. For instance, the Sumo pump we use in pumping our water is normally controlled by direct online. I'm going to show you the little designs before we go into the connections properly. Let me design the circuit and show you before we enter into the proper practical wiring. Follow me. I'm done with the power diagram. I will go to the control from the fuse to the breaker, from the breaker to the switch, from the push button off to the on button, from the on button to the contactor, and from the contactor to the overload. So now I'm done with it. This is exactly what we are talking about. If you look at this, I actually have my L1 and L neutral. Then I have, this is what we call the wiring diagram, which is the power control, and this is the control itself. This is the power. This is where the load wire goes, and this is where the control buttons, including the switch, the push-in, and the regulator for the overload is seen. From my diagram, you can see I have my L, I have my N. This is live wire, and this is the neutral. Here I have my L, which is the live wire. Here I have my neutral. Then each component has their own symbol, and this is the fuse, this is the MCB circuit breaker. Then this is the contactor. From the contactor you go to the overload, from the overload to the electric motor or to the electric pump. Then in the control, you can actually see that I have from my fuse to the circuit breaker, from the circuit breaker to push off button, from the off button to the on button. Then from the on button, there is what we call returning light. This returning light comes from on button, which is the